welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I actually sat down and filmed and uploaded because I had finals week. I have a lot of work and a lot of Christmas shopping I had to get done, so I did take a small break away from filming and editing, but my schedule will kind of move back to normal. That is my excuse for why I have been MIA for the past couple weeks. So today I am super comfy in my big sweatshirt because I haven't filmed in a while, so I kind of have to get back in the swing of things. So as you can tell by the title, today is all about my ZALA tape-in 22-inch extensions. This video is not sponsored. All my opinions are my own. I've been wanting to purchase tape-in extensions for some time now because I've dabbled with clip-ins, and I mean, they seem more like a hassle to me than just taping in these and leaving them in for 6 weeks and taking care of them, moving them up, leaving them in for another 6 weeks, you know. So I really wanted to try it and see if it worked and if it was kind of my thing. You can see, like, here's my real hair, but it blends super nicely. And it's thick all the way to the bottom. I have had the hair installed for a little bit over 2 weeks now because I kind of wanted to, you know, before I jumped in the video, I kind of wanted to film how I felt about them, how the upkeep was, and it's been 2 weeks. I probably washed it about five or six times now. 5 times, I would say. It's still super healthy and super shiny. It's not frizzy, there's no shedding. So now let's talk a little bit about where I purchased them from. So I purchased them from www.zalahair.com. They are an Australian-based company. The main reason why I purchased these ZALA extensions was that I noticed that the ends were extremely thick, and they really are. Like, they were so thick I had to get them thinned because they were just so perfect and so like Barbie thick that it was like not even believable. So I ordered them from ZALA. I got these 60 pieces because you can choose between 20, 40, 60, and 80 pieces just depending on your hair thickness and on how thick you want your extensions. You never should go too thick if you have thin hair. I feel like my rule is when you pull your ponytail up together, if it's very thin, you need to stick with like 20, 40 pieces. And if it's a thicker ponytail, I think that your head can handle the weight a little bit more, so it doesn't have to like yank and like drag on your hair so much. The installation itself took 30 minutes. Like, no joke, 30 minutes. It was extremely easy. When you are checking out and when you're purchasing your extensions, you have the option to purchase a brush, new tape, dissolver for the tape, because the tape does need to be moved up after 6 weeks because your hair grows out, but the extensions themselves can last over a year if you maintain them and take care of them. But in the package they send you, they sent like a cute little lipstick, and then they sent these little pamphlets about like how they have a ponytail, like a wraparound ponytail, how to use Snapchat to get cash back, this little Hello Beautiful exchange refund paper so that you can exchange it or refund it or give a reason to get your money back. Then they send a little pamphlet with all their socials so that you can keep in touch and kind of get notified when they have new products coming out or deals. And finally, you get this little book. It's a booklet, and it talks about their tape range, their different colors, their different lengths, how to style it, how to take care of it, how to apply it, all that. So if you do keep anything out of the package, I would definitely hang on to this because it talks about care, returns, lengths, colors, how to color match, how to get in touch. It is super helpful when you are applying and trying to maintain your extensions. So the extensions come in this little box. All my extensions fit in this box, and when I saw it, I was worried. I immediately thought that this is not enough hair. It doesn't seem like it would hold enough hair for my entire head. It doesn't seem like it would hold all of this hair in there, okay? This is like a thick ponytail. It's about that thick. So I looked at it and I was like, I'm gonna have to order more hair. Although it did not take long to ship. I believe it took like 5 days to get here. So inside the box, you get this little bundle of hair, okay? I believe it's like 10 per bundle, so I had 6 bundles? I believe, yeah, I had 6 bundles, and so it has like a little thing tied around it, or kind of securing it right here with a tag that says once this is cut, it cannot be returned. It's a security tag so that you can look at it and kind of match it with your hair, but if it doesn't match, you're able to send it back, because once the tape is removed and once you apply it to your hair, you're not able to send it back duh, it's kind of like gross, low-key unhygienic. So it comes like this, and even this 5 pieces is like thick. Like it's a thick amount of hair. Their hair is thick all the way to the ends. As you can see, the ends are not like thin. They're like just as thick as the top, which I absolutely love. That's why I purchased them. So at the top of the extension, there's just this little piece of tape that you peel off. So you would take your little piece here, peel off the film, and then place it as close to the scalp as possible, sticking it to the hair. Then you would take another piece, peel this film off, and place it over top, and then squeeze these two together and make sure that they are taped, and then it is secured in place and it's not gonna move. And as you can see, like also, this is the part that would show if you had a track showing. So what I love about it is that instead of it looking like a clip or a different color than the hair itself, it literally is just the hair. It still has this hair appearance. So if you do have a track showing, it's like, you know, you're still in the clear. So the brush I use is this Michael Mercier Professional brush. I got this from Walmart. It's one of the, it's like a wet brush, kind of like an extension brush with different sized bristles. It's supposed to be like detangling, but like pain-free and like damage-free. So one of the biggest questions that I get asked when someone's like, are those extensions? And I start explaining to them about, you know, everything. The first question I get asked is, how do you wash it? Do you wash it the same as your regular hair since you can't take them out? And my answer is sulfate-free shampoo. If you look this up, no matter where you look this up, you will be pointed towards sulfate-free shampoos because they help from breaking down the bonding glue that's holding the tapes together. So the shampoo that I do use is by the brand Hask, and it's argan oil from Morocco, repairing shampoo, sulfate-free, no parabens, blah, 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 blah. I get this from Kroger. It's literally thebomb.com. You also can order it. I've seen it, but it's very affordable. I think it's like $5, which is like pretty nice. So I just use this and I put it on my hand and I kind of wet my hair. It takes a lot longer to wet your hair because you need to make sure your whole scalp is wet because the extensions, the tapes kind of set over the other tapes. So I kind of take a while just to wet my hair, make sure my whole scalp is wet. Then I take the shampoo on my hands and I run it through, basically just running my finger through the tapes and going all over my scalp, making sure I'm not missing any areas. And so I go all the way through, then I kind of wash all the way down to like here and stop. I don't wash here. I don't use shampoo on the ends of my hair. I let the shampoo run through if I feel like I need to clean it, but I do not like wash or scrub the bottom of my hair. I try to keep it as untouched as possible. So I do this maybe 3 times a week, maybe 4 if I feel like super gross, because for some reason I like feel the need to wash my hair. I try to use dry shampoos, but I always feel like my hair is like dirty and I don't like how it feels. So it is kind of hard for me, but like 3-4 times a week is still good as long as you're not doing it every single solitary day and as long as you're not like blow drying after each wash. So then I condition my hair, and I first use the Nature's Gate Conditioning Calming Tea Tree kind of soothing conditioner, and I do this again from like here down. I completely keep the conditioner away from my tapes, so I just put it on the ends of my hair because that's the only part that really does get dry, and if I did put the conditioner up by the tapes or on my scalp, that would weaken the bonds. Once again, anything oily or slippery or any leave-in conditioners or any hair oils need to be completely kept away from the tapes, or else they are just going to break down faster and slide out. And then finally, I use this Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. I've been using this since like middle school. Like I used to like beg my mom to buy it. It is no joke the best thing ever. I believe it's like $4. They have a bigger one. I got this small one thinking it would be fine, but now with all this hair, I use this in like 2 washes. So they do have a big one, which is super awesome. That's the one I would recommend getting. But you leave it in, you squirt it in, you leave it in for 3 minutes, and when you wash your hair, girl, your hair is so soft. And it's not even like it's just soft when it's wet. When it does dry, your hair looks so bomb and it just feels like super soft. So yes, I do recommend Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. I will recommend this to anybody. It is the best. What else? You do need to braid the hair before bed. You can't just go to bed all willy-nilly, letting this hair fly. No. You need to be kind of putting it like in a side braid or 2 French braids when you sleep, because that keeps the ends protected. It also keeps the tapes from shifting and moving all over the place. It just kind of keeps them in one place. And when you're brushing, you need to start at the ends first and just work your way up. because that's going to keep you from tearing through the hair or ripping it at all. And probably by far my favorite thing about them is that they are flat. They are not a bump. Like one of the reasons why I would hate wearing extensions ever is because if I ever went like this, I could feel them. And I was like, oh my god, people can see. Same thing with like the micro little baby keratin extensions. People say that you can feel them. They tear out your hair. They feel like bugs, which I didn't want to try because again, it takes like 4 hours to install them. And then people like talk about how terrible they feel. The reason I love these is because you cannot feel them. When you do this, it just feels like your head. It's flat. They're not doing any damage. They don't feel uncomfortable. For the first 2 days, I did notice that it felt heavier, not uncomfortably heavy, just because I went with such a long length. It just felt like way more hair than I was used to. Like when I put my hair in a ponytail and I would fling my head, I'd be like it was a lot more hair than I'm used to. But like I said, this video is not sponsored. All my opinions are my own. Everything was purchased with my own money. I did receive a code and the code is color match. I'll stick it like right here. It just helps take a little bit of money off when you're finishing checking out. So that is all I have for you. Me and my long hair are gonna go hang out for the rest of the night. It's literally so pretty. Look at it. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I feel like a mermaid. So if you are thinking about extensions or permanent extensions, semi-permanent extensions, and you don't know kind of which brand to go with or which technique to go with, I highly recommend tape-ins. I do love the brand ZALA. They're very good quality and they're not gonna run you like $1,000 like some of the other extensions I was looking at, but they are just as good of a quality. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I've been MIA, but I promise I will totally be filming a ton more often now that my filming room is set back up and family's not visiting as much. I have a lot more time and finals are over, so I don't have to stress anymore. So I will be filming a lot before I head to Grand Rapids to visit my family. So make sure that you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already because the fam bam is growing and nothing would make me prouder than new family members. If you want to be notified when I upload, because my upload schedule is all over the freaking place, you can hit the bell notification down below and you can be notified each and every single time I upload. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day. I will catch you in the next one. Dreams I need to cages, nigga lines, I'm a real nigga, and it's real niggas,